The rise in food price and other items has again been identified as a global issue, as it is not only in Nigeria. Federal lawmaker from Lagos State, Honorable Adeshola Adedaye, has made the identification while speaking with journalists at the National Assembly complex in Abuja, Nigeria capital city. He said the war in Ukraine, climate change, farmers' herders clashes, and exchange rate, among other issues, has contributed to the present food insecurity.
I know the problem of scarcity of food has several causes. One of the things you must consider is that number one is a worldwide challenge, and you will notice that since after COVID and with the war in Ukraine, there has been so many distortions in the supply chain of food all over the world. Ukraine used to be a food basket for many of the developed countries. And when that was started, there was disruption. And it has affected the world all over. The prices of commodities rising is not peculiar to Nigeria. And if you care to look at statistics, it's all over the world, and it's a challenge that most governments are facing. I've given you one cause why there is food scarcity in the land. The other thing that I can mention here right now is the problem of insecurity, which we all must take responsibility for. Yes, the degree of responsibility, the degree to which you will hold us responsible varies. But you must all realize that security is a problem for all of us to look into.
He encouraged Nigerians to embrace farming and indulge more in local production of goods and services, which will serve as a long-term solution.
You expect this food to come from? Rice cannot be manufactured in the lab as of now. They've spoken about plastic rice from China, but nobody eats plastic rice. Then we must also look at our emphasis. Our students, you will find students, people graduated in Agric who wants to work in central bank. So if you look at all these factors, you will see that some of them are self-inflicted because we are not planning the right way and we are not laying emphasis on the right thing. Then if you also look at it, you also see the issues of indiscipline on the part of some of us who have access to even the commodity. People hoarding food. And the prices keep on galloping because they are making gain, because there is no price control, because the economy is in free fall. These are some of the issues. And then some of the things, we are basically a consuming nation. Basically a consuming nation. And you will find out that because of the changes in the exchange rates now, it pays people in the northern part of the country that have borders with Niger, Mali to take their food there because of the depreciation of the naira when you compare it to the CFA, which is the currency that they spend over there. Our currency had lost almost 50%. So for the trader, it makes more sense for them to go and sell their food across the border and make more money. So when you look at all these issues, we must find a way around it. And I think it's better for us to stop the blame game. This man is responsible, that one is responsible. Let's come together and see what you and I can do. For me, I feel that if you have even a small place in your place, you can do some form of farming. I saw people on the internet growing yam in cement bags or sacks. And I think some of us are doing that already.
He also said a salary raise won't solve the problem. Comfort Chukwukelue, News 24.